So everybody, you saw the Black Drama video. And I said some things about Libya in the video. Because I don't want people around here, jumping up and down. And no, I don't like to see what's going on overseas. No, I don't want to see the people over there doing what they're doing, because I understand what's going to happen after the fact. Puppet governments and blah, 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 bullshit, whatever. So listen. Now, I made the comments on that last video because the truth, I don't see nobody in no parts of the world suffering. And when you remove a leader from any country that has been there for over 15, 20 years or what have you, you create unrest. And the power vacuum and all that crap people talk about, that's a bunch of BS. When you remove somebody that has been in charge for so long, you remove the stability. When the United States of America removed Saddam Hussein from Iraq, they removed the stability. Because regardless of what this man said he was at war with his neighbors, with Iran. And when you took him out of the picture, you automatically ended the war. Right? When you think? No. You destroyed the perception of peace. This guy must have been weird. He's a bad guy. He's a bad dictator. But the other bad dictator next door wasn't messing with him. In other words, they were fighting and sparring and everything. But we called their bluff. His bluff. Oh, he ain't got it. He ain't got the weapons. Destroyed the stability in the area. So Mubarak leaves. These other people leave. And now they want Gaddafi to leave. Where's the stability within the region? This man held it down on his name alone. Who's going to take up the mantle? So when you say I shouldn't speak on things or whatever, I'm one individual with one opinion. You see what I'm saying? And my opinion is this: if the guy is that bad, let his people take him out, which they are doing. His own people are fighting him off and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. Then who's going to take over? United States of America? We're going to send some money over there and make some promises? What? Do you think these people overseas want to see the United States of America in Libya? United States of America in Tripoli? United States of America in Africa? People don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Why? American taxpayer dollars. What American taxpayers? Americans don't have any jobs. How can you pay taxes when there is no work? Make sense? No, I don't want to see war in Libya. No, I don't want to see a change of regime in some of these countries where the stability within the region can affect us all. But then, like I said, earlier to a friend of mine, you have the United States of America on TV talking about what government should be in other countries. Well, it was the same person that said I had no business to speak on Libya scenario. Now, everybody around the world seeing what's going on, but a handful of people in America thinks, you know what? It's time that, the United States government turns over. We can't trust the politicians we voted in. Let's march and let's march until everybody says Obama leave. So then you get all these people, tea parties and wedding parties and bachelorette parties, it was the same thing. Whatever. You got all these parties jumping off and everything, but they're not thinking about the people. They're thinking about themselves. In other words, what if there's a black people's party for only black people, and these black people decide to make up all these rules to govern other people other than black people. In other words, the party for black people mandates blah 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 blah. That make any sense to you? And then we're all marching up and down the street. Every party marching up and down the streets. Obama, we don't want no more Obama. Everybody, a new government. How many governments we're going to have? If there's a government for the blacks, a government for the whites, and a government for the Mexicans, Asians, Jews, so on and so forth. Where's the stability in America if everybody is going to be marching for their own rights instead of rights for everybody? That's why I don't want to see what's going on in Libya and all these countries overseas, because there's some idiot here who gets a bug up his ass, and all these other little idiots around here think, oh, we need to change our government too. Change it to what? Change it into what? Sometimes change is not good, because if we change to benefit one group of people, what about the other group of people? Remember when there were slaves and there's one group of people who controlled the slaves, the other group of people sold the slaves, and then there was one group of people that actually had to be the slaves? Huh? All because somebody wanted to mandate something, or one group of people wanted a better life for themselves. In the name of a better life, let's just make these people eat shit for 2,000 years. Yeah, works for us. You understand what I'm saying? An opinion is just an opinion. But when people's opinions get out of control, they force upon change. Some change is not good change. Some opinions need to be kept in their same little box. So when I say I don't want to see people dying overseas, it's because I'm looking at what happens after the dead people. After the people have stopped dying, after everything is started over. Like the lady said on the news today, she don't want to see global dictators come in and take over. A global dictator versus a local dictator versus a belief system versus stability, strength versus a brand name. Gaddafi. Brand name. Mubarak. Brand name. Bush. Brand name. So there's a brand name off the shelf. You're going to replace with what? What's the equivalent to a Mubarak? A Gore? Clinton? What is the equivalent to a king? A queen? A ruler? If the people as a whole globally aren't the main factor to bettering life, then what happens in one person's backyard will always happen in the next person's backyard. In other words, if your neighbors have cockroaches and they get fumigated and you live in an apartment complex, the roaches will go to the next apartment. You quelch one group of bad people, you will run them out of a spot, and they will go to another spot. You understand what I'm saying? Like the lady said, the globalist. Global dictator, local dictator. I don't know. Oh, I like looking down at the thing because, the camera's up. I look down, picture. It looks like my eyes are closed, and people be like, hey, his eyes are closed, he's high. Once again, that's someone's opinion. Oh, he's black. He's high. Black people get high. Black people can't say, what's the word? Black people can't play quarterback. Black man can't manage football team. Black man can't manage a baseball team. Black man like Gaddafi can't run a country for 30 years. Right? What about Fidel Castro? He can't run a country. What is he? Stupid. They don't listen to us. Maybe the main problem with us over in America is when we comment on something, someone automatically assumes that we automatically think that we can make their lives better based on our lives. If you ever watch another one of my fucking videos, I suggest you look closer into the video. Because I don't give a damn about what happens to one person. I don't give a damn about the grain of sand. I do give a fuck about the beach. So, those people out there who think my mind is small, sit down on a toilet tonight and squeeze out some more of that knowledge in which you type on the bottom of my page. Because that's exactly what it is. Something that someone squeezed out. Without listening to the whole picture, without looking through the whole scene, without walking through the map to find the hidden locations, you'll never ever know what I'm saying. You won't pay attention to the game until it's over. Oh, what the are you talking about Libya for? I thought he was talking about black. Libya's in Africa, isn't it? When you have brown skin, aren't you considered Africans? Huh? Am I offending those people who belittle us because we're supposed to be mindless and senseless? Or am I just making you think a little bit harder about the United States of our states? The United state of mind of our people. Out of work for 5 years. Hungry. Starving. They're black. They're white. They're Chinese. They're Asian. They're Christian. They're Muslim. They're from Iran. Iraq. From Haiti. Kenya. Tripoli. From Libya. Here in America, we're from all over the world. If we're connected by a string, no thinner than a strand of hair, from one continent to the next, I'm going to comment on everything around me. Did you figure that out yet? I don't think you can. Because once again, your words are bigger than your mind. And your mind is a grain of sand. And I don't give a shit about a grain of sand. Because I give a fuck about the beach. You've been tubed. And no more black drama videos, please.